support in college is phenomenal, to have the freedom to not worry.
I just graduated from Los Alamos High School, and I am a 2011 Dominici Scholar.
This is where you went to school, yeah?
Well, this building, not in particular. I mean, this building came in right when I was leaving, but what's pretty neat about this building is I saw it from the ground up, and even sat in on some meetings where they were talking about building it and raising money for it. And so you'll see here, Tony, they every year, they for the last, I don't know, 10 years or something, they make a poster for each fall and spring semester that somebody graduates. Yeah, a little proof. Yeah. College in itself is the basis. You need that these days for even a remotely good life, and so, you know, University of New Mexico provided that to me. And that all started by, you know, steps along the way, Lano Foundation being one of them. So,
yeah.
So I'm very thankful for that.
I think if it wasn't for the scholarship, there'd be a really great chance I probably wouldn't even be attending college right now.
It's helped me realize that I'm leaning towards environmental science.
To all the scholarship donors, I would love to say thank you to all of you, because you have truly not only made a difference in my life, but many other students' lives. I've met several of the scholarship donors, and they're awesome. They'll help you with anything. They're so supportive, and any questions I have or anything, I always know that I can ask them. I'm not afraid to ask them or be who I am with them.
You don't realize how much $10,000 is until you start putting tuition together and putting books in and putting room in, and then, you know, all your extra stuff. You need a refrigerator, you need a whatever, and it starts adding up.
Scholarship to college is extremely important to any family that's applying to college. The cost of a private school now is $50,000 to $55,000 a year, and, you know, very few families can afford that. So scholarships, such as the Los Alamos National Lab Scholarship Fund, are critically important for kids making up that gap.
These scholarships allow kids to go ahead and pursue science.
Working at Lano, I think, is the reason I got into college, actually. I think it's why I got into Yale. I met my admissions counselor at a party right after I showed up on campus, and I started talking to him, and he said, "Oh, you're the girl who worked for Los Alamos." He actually remembered reading my file, and I have to imagine that if that was what stood out to him and what he remembered, that's probably a large part of why I got in.
I think I have two major pieces of advice for any young person interested in the world, and the first one would be absolutely to take advantage of any opportunities that come your way, and just try to be aware of what those opportunities may be. It's not, opportunities don't always come in glistening packages, but if you have your eyes open for them, and have the curiosity and the appreciation to then be excited when you see them, I think taking advantage of opportunity is huge.
My name is Majlin Quace. I recently graduated from Taos High School, and I am the 2011 Platinum Award winner. And this fall I will be attending MIT and majoring in environmental and civil engineering.
Marge was an exceptional student. She was very enthusiastic, she was very able, she had good communication skills as well, and that's a very compelling package.
It really wasn't until the 5th grade where I started to realize my potential, that I had a lot to contribute and that I was smart, and it was because of my 5th grade teacher who recognized my talents and helped me to pursue my passion. And the one passion that really revolutionized the way I looked at myself was my discovery of how passionate I am about science.
The LAESF scholarship, I would say, is one of the most prestigious scholarships that prep kids apply for. It's very well known, and what's helpful is that LAESF comes to our school every year. They're very open. It's not, oh, you're not good enough to apply. It's no. Great math students and great science students apply, but also community leaders apply, kids that are really trying to make a difference in the world, kids that have an idea of what they want to do in college and after, that have that vision for how they want to lead their lives.
Whether you go into science or engineering or math, or whether you go into some other field, you're providing an example to your colleagues, to the folks in the classes behind you, to the rest of the state, that students in northern New Mexico really are high achievers, and you can do great things.
We've already seen a couple of examples of some of our scholars who have come through and done internships at the laboratory, have gone out and are now coming back as National Science Foundation scholars, or significant contributions in fields like medicine or physics or mathematics. And I feel really pleased that the laboratory has those kinds of opportunities to be able to jumpstart, to help build that resume, to help them really get some credentials down on paper that they can take forward.
Just the fact that so many kids are helped by this program. When we went to that dinner the first night, the room was full of recipients, and it's an incredible opportunity for students in New Mexico.
We don't create the achievement for these students. I mean, they're getting into Harvard or Yale or Stanford or wherever on their own. Right. But sometimes, the scholarship makes the difference in whether or not they can actually get there.
Another thing to keep in mind that I think isn't so obvious is the validation that our students receive by getting a scholarship from the labs, from the top scientists in the country, looking at their work and saying, you are worthy. We believe in you. We believe in what you can achieve and your future. And there's no doubt that that's a huge inspiration to our students to applying for fellowships beyond, when they're in college and afterwards.